You've probably come across chatbots on corporate websites and thought, this is really cool technology, but how and why should I use this as a small business on my website? Well, a few reasons that I could go through are, first of all, they let you actually capture leads progressively. So that means if somebody doesn't want to fill out an entire form, a lot of times people will come to a website, start to fill out a form, and give up and leave in the middle for whatever reason. If you're using a chatbot, then they actually ask the questions one by one. And so every time they answer a question, you're capturing a little bit of that data. So if somebody just comes to your website, gives a first name, email address, and then decides to abandon the form, then you lost all that information. But if you're using a chatbot, they will actually ask the person, what's your name? And they answer. And what's your email address? And they'll answer. And you'll have that information captured. So even if somebody does not complete the form and submit it, you still have that fraction of information that you could then use to market further down the line. A second use case for small businesses is that you probably have a very limited sales force. One, maybe two people doing sales. And I'm guessing 70% of the questions they answer are pretty much the same questions over and over again. If you are a vacation spot or an attraction, they might be asking you, what times are you open? How do I find your location if it's not easily found? Is this place friendly for kids? Things like that. You could actually have most of those questions answered through a chatbot. So people come to the site, don't have to search your entire site for those answers. They could just open up the chatbot, ask you what time you open. The chatbot would automatically reply with those answers, and you're then saving your office or your salespeople time instead of being on the phone answering the same repetitive questions over. So then the people calling you are actually going to be past those questions and ready with more detailed questions, and they're considered a hotter lead. The third use case, which is a really cool one, I think, is that if you think about it, or if you look at your analytics, chances are 70 to 80% of your traffic is coming in on mobile. And when a customer comes in on mobile, they do not like filling out forms. You don't like filling out forms on mobile just because it's inconvenient, it's cumbersome, it doesn't flow well. However, people are very used to chatting on mobile. You're on WhatsApp, you're on Facebook Messenger, you're on Slack. There's a million channels that people just chat on mobile from. And so if they're actually interacting with your site through a chatbot, they're filling out forms, but it doesn't feel like a form, it feels like a regular chat, and so they're a lot more comfortable. And so chances are you're going to be converting a lot more mobile traffic, or at least getting them to convert on your forms, or your chatbot in this case, than you would if you had regular forms on your website. So there's 3 tips on why you should be using chats in your, even though you're a small business. If you have any questions, feel free to leave them in the comments, and I will answer them